Hello everyone, this is Mumbo here, welcome back, and today we are back on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 12 and we're currently over here in the thick of it, right in the middle of the sheep farm, doing a little bit of shearing, because in today's episode we're going to be requiring quite a bit of the lime green wool. So as you can see, a lot of these sheep here are now bright green, they're looking a little bit radioactive, but we're going to be needing all of this for one of the projects that I have planned for today's episode. Now, the first thing I want to say, I've got a few things to mention about the video that I'm going to be releasing today, because it's going to be slightly different from some of the previous Hermitcraft videos. First off, it might be just a tiny bit shorter. The next thing is that we're going to be taking a step back from all of the serious stuff. We've been doing quite a few farms, industrial bits, storage systems, and all that sort of thing. We're going to be taking a step back from that, and we are going to be doing something a little bit silly today. We're going to be doing some birthday celebrations, because Monday the 1st of December, tomorrow, is actually my 19th birthday. Now that is very exciting indeed, if not a little bit nerve-wracking, because that means that my next birthday is going to be 20. I'm going to be turning 20. That sounds so strange to me. I don't like to think of myself as an adult at all, and 20 definitely sounds like an adult. I mean, 19, that's getting there, that sounds fairly adulty, but 20, that is definitely, you know, you're going to start getting mortgages soon, you're going to have to start worrying about all that sort of thing. I just don't know if I've reached that stage in life yet. I mean, I still make Minecraft videos on the internet. How am I meant to be able to do mortgages and families and things? Because that's the sort of stuff that 20-year-olds do in my brain. I don't know what's going on. Please let me know down in the comment section if you have the same mindset as me. But yeah, basically my birthday is coming up in the next couple of days, and I thought I would jazz up the Hermitcraft server a little bit with a few birthday celebrations and a few birthday decorations. It's going to be great fun. I feel like I've gathered up enough light green wool now to finish up this project, but I just realised that I haven't actually told you what the project is going to be. So you see my hot air balloon up there? That beautiful thing that you can see floating up in the sky, that a lot of the hermits really like, and also a lot of you guys really like. We are going to be making a slight addition to this. Now, I highly doubt it's going to be permanent, but we are going to be building a birthday hat. We're going to be building a party hat on top of the hot air balloon. You know those sorts of things that you get inside of crackers that make this sort of shape on the top of them? I have actually constructed it in a testing world so that you can see it, and so that I can get a rough idea of how to build it, and it really does look quite good. So what I'm going to do is I'll hop into there and I'll show you what I've constructed. So here we are in the hot air balloon testing world. Do you guys remember this place where I split up the balloon into various different slices so that I could crack on and build it easily? That was a really cool idea. I don't know why I've never used that before. But anyway, this is the thing that we've all come here to look at. The birthday hat, the party crown with a big 19 on the front of it. This is what we're going to be building on the Hermitcraft server on top of the balloon that I have built over there. And I would say it looks pretty cool. I really like this thing. We've got the green, the orange, and the blue, and then more green up at the top. And come to think about it, I'm taking a look at this thing in a little bit more detail. We have got far too much lime green wool. We really have gone overboard in terms of how much lime green wool we managed to get, because we've got about 7.5 stacks. Oh, that's so stupid. I don't know why I did that. I just kept going. I was like, oh, we might need a little bit more, so I'll keep going just to be safe. Looking at this, we're probably going to need about 1 or 2 stacks, and we still don't have any orange or blue wool. I'm so silly sometimes when it comes to Minecraft. It really is. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's the fear of running out of resources midway through the project. I always want to try and avoid that, and that often means that I go way over the top in terms of resource gathering, and this is definitely an example of that. But anyway, this is what we're going to be building on Hermitcraft on top of my hot air balloon. I am going to have to do a little bit more resource gathering to gather up the orange wool and also the blue wool, but then we'll be able to crack on and start constructing this thing. As you can see, we are getting down to business. The building process of the hat is beginning to take place, and I'm just on the 1, 2, 3 layer. 3 layers we have done so far of the hat, and we are coming back around. We are almost finished on that one, so we have to do another one of the orange layers now, and it's actually relatively easy. We spent quite a long time in the beginning doing all of the resource gathering, and as you can see, I am actually using orange hardened clay instead of orange wool to do the orange parts of this hat, simply because, number one, I have got a lot of orange hardened clay from building this balloon, and number two, it takes quite a long time to get lots of red and yellow dye, which of course I would need to make the orange dye, and I just thought, you know what, we have been spending so long resource gathering for this, I thought I'd just get down to business and start building this thing. But as you can see, we are going round, we are making progress, managing to get all of the blocks in place, and the hat is beginning to take shape. What I'm going to do is keep building this thing, and then I'll give you a progress update in a couple of seconds. Alright guys, so all of the hat should be now in place. We haven't got the big 19 symbol just yet, but the whole structure is in. Hopefully I haven't forgotten anything, because it's going to be really annoying to get back up to. So let's head over to this side here. I believe we've got water underneath us. Let's perform a massive dive going right the way down. Hopefully we don't hit the bottom, and let's take a look at this. We'll get to a good vantage point before we turn around. Let's head up here. It's a bit of a shame that it's the night actually, but I suppose we're going to have to work with it. So here we go. Party hat on the balloon. Oh, that looks amazing. That looks so much better from this little angle down here. That looks like a dead-on party hat. Oh, I am so happy with how that's turned out. I'm really glad that we used the orange hardened clay. That was a good idea. This is perfect. Ah, brilliant news. I almost feel like I want to make it one block bigger across the top though, so that you don't get that hole there. So it's green all the way across in a band, and then we have one block higher going all the way around. Seeing as that didn't take particularly long, I think I might get down to business, and we'll do a bit of that, just to make it a tiny bit better, but I am over the moon with how good that looks. Oh boy! We've got a party hat on the balloon! It's perfect! It's so much better than I expected. I don't know why, because we'd already built it beforehand in a testing world. Don't know why it looks so much better here. You should be getting a tiny bit of deja vu right now, because you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to dive off the edge, and we'll take a look at it from the outside. But in case you don't know what I've really done here, this level here used to be the bottom level, and we have just increased that by one block. Let's take a look around and see if we have everything in place. Right, once again, I do not have the 19 logos on there just yet, but let's do a massive dive once again. Ah, that's never going to get boring. And we will head over to our little vantage point. It is now daytime, which is pretty good news for us. So let's head over here and do the old look. Alright, okay, that looks a lot better than it did beforehand. Yeah, I much prefer that. That is definitely an improvement. Awesome. Okay, so the party hat has been a massive success. The birthday crown. Now I suppose what we need to do is we need to add the 19 emblem on the front. And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that we should have the 19 emblem on this side, as well as this side, as well as the other side, and the other side as well, just so that everyone can tell that it's my birthday and I'm going to be turning 19 years of age, and perhaps the hermits can give me cake, or something along those lines. That would be nice. I have to say, it's a little bit precarious up here, way above the hermiton down there. Can you see? We have got some stuff underneath us. I don't know if I'd die from this height. It's probably looking fairly likely, and I really don't want to spoil the 0 deaths that I currently have on the server. But here go the 19s. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then we're going to need to create the 9 just like this. We're going to need to place some cobblestone down here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 at the top. And then there we go. We have got ourselves almost a 19. Let's chuck in the final block there, and that is that one done. We also have the one that is on the front there right now, so we have to do the other two sides. Then I can get myself down from this very scary place. I don't really like heights. So I just hopped down from the top of the balloon. Let's take a look at the party crown, and yes, look at that. That is good. We got the big 19s going right the way around. I'm glad that we did that on every single face, because otherwise no one would know what on earth that thing was. That looks the bee's knees, doesn't it? I'm really happy. Oh, I just caught that out of the corner of my eye. We've got ourselves a cobblestone floating in the air. We got ourselves a code C, the code cobble. But yeah, we can take that down in a couple of seconds. That's not the main thing. Of course, the big 19s on the front of the hat, they look good. I'm very happy with how this has turned out. Turned out much better than I possibly expected. And also, that is not the final thing that we're going to be doing. We're going to be adding in some extra details. I want to be putting presents, I want to be putting candles, and all that sort of birthday stuff around the entrance to the balloon. So I'm going to start gathering up some more resources, and I'll see what I can do. As you can see from all the way back here, we have added in some presents around the entrance to the Mumbo Jumballoon. They come in all different shapes and sizes, all different colours, all different types, they're different widths, heights, and all that sort of thing. Look, we've got all of these. big ones on either side. Wow, look at those. I wonder what's in them. And then if we head out the back as well, we've got some few extras out here. So it is all looking pretty good. That is all of the birthday decorations done and dusted. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I knew that this one was going to be a little bit shorter, and there's a few reasons for that, but also one thing that I do just quickly want to mention, because I know there's going to be comments about this, is that the chances are at least one hermit will have mentioned this or showcased this in their video. I'm not 100% sure because obviously I haven't finished building it just yet, so I'm not 100% sure that that's going to happen. But here's the thing, I'm actually recording this video right now on Wednesday. That is 4 or 5 days in advance to the release of this video, which may sound a little bit silly, but first off, Wednesday is a really good recording day for me. It has got 5 hours of free recording time, which I never generally get, so I thought I'd make the best of that. And then also, obviously, because it is my birthday weekend, I'm pretty packed up from this point forth. I have the aunties coming round tomorrow, which is Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday and Sunday are probably going to be spent with my friends celebrating my birthday, which means that I don't really have many opportunities after this point to record the Hermitcraft episode. So I do apologise that this has been recorded so early on in the week, and it has probably been showcased in other Hermits videos, but I hope it hasn't spoiled it for you, because I really do like this build. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.